Hey y'all, this is Pete with Handicap Outdoors. Coming at you the second day. This might be the same video, it might not. Might be two videos, might not. I don't know, because I haven't edited the first one yet. Yeah, cut my finger. Just did that. So, yeah, just like the last video, I am cutting the grass. If you can see that, the grass is inches below the water line, if not touching the water line. And I am making very little progress. And I am entering the lake now. I've been cutting grass for about an hour, trying to get to the mouth of this little area that the dock was in. And I figured, why not? Should be shielded from the wind. There shouldn't be any current going in here. Boy, was I wrong. You know. Well, today's target is that island right there. Yep. Today, I'm going to be fishing. I don't care what for. I've got some night crawlers. I've got a Ned rig. I've got a buzz bait. I've got a chatterbait. I've got spinners. I've got top water. I've got a lot of stuff to throw around. And it's just a matter of, you know, what can I throw? Get on the outside of this. I'm still in grass. This is freaking unbelievable. Wisconsin DNR, mow the grass. I mean, seriously, I can't even use my normal boat motor. And my trolling motor. I mean, just... This is a weedless prop. Yeah! That's supposed to be a weedless prop. And it just tangles itself. That is all sorts of ridiculousness. And now I'm drifting back towards the damn bay that I just came out of. And there's no end to the grass that I can see with my polarized sunglasses. You know, on the bright side, it's noon. Yeah, I've been at this for about an hour trying to get out of that bay. But, as soon as I hit some open water without grass, I should be able to make good time. I hope. Ugh. But on the bright side, the boat's nice and comfortable. It's working out rather well. And I have not had to use the bilge pump once yet. Knock on wood. You know? So, my plan is to bring you back when I get out there to that island. Or when I start making headway, one of the two. Woohoo! It's a beautiful day. Mid-70s for the high. Sun's beating down, partly cloudy some of the day. And supposed to be minimal wind. Beautiful day for fishing. I just heard an eagle. Huh. That's why I love nature. You never know what you're going to see or hear. You know, dragonfly flying across top of the water. Fish swirl right over there. And rocks. So I gotta go. Rollin', 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 keep that paddle going. Rollin', 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 rawhide. Hey everyone, made it. My plan was originally to get to the other side of the island, and well, I kind of ran into, wouldn't you know it, more grass. I mean, according to my depth finder, I was at 5 feet, and then I ran into cabbage. Just big ball of cabbage. You know. And it took me another 45 minutes to get out of that cabbage. So I am currently parked in, 7-8 feet right off the island, pretty much in the main current area. But out of the main traffic lane of the channel. And there's the little island. It's kind of horseshoe shaped. The back side of the horseshoe is nothing but cabbage. And I got stuck going through that way. I thought there'd be enough clearance since you can't see any grass. Oh, but there's grass. On the front side of it, there isn't a whole lot that I can see above the water, but I bet there's probably grass on that too. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, 7 feet. According to Navionics, ooh, fish just rolled. Huh. According to Navionics, that's a web app that I've been using. It shows map contours of rivers and lakes and has a very good database. You can use it on the web for free and print off maps that you want to use, or you can pay for it to have it on your phone. I went and splurged when I had some cash last winter, just so I could have it on my phone while I was ice fishing. On top of that, it links up with your GPS. And again, I'm not sponsored by them. So, I'd love to be sponsored. Ooh, another fish. Sorry, squirrel. But yeah. Ooh, shad. Wow. I guess the fish are going to start getting active. Lovely. I'm in the right spot. Huh. But, yeah, I'm, I'm going to end up... where was I? Yes, I was talking about Navionics, the web app. I've been using it to look up different places and whatnot. I have it on my phone. It links up with my GPS on my phone, so I can tell exactly where I'm at on the Navionics maps. It's not 100% accurate, as with all GPS, but it gets you pretty darn close. Right now, according to Navionics, I'm sitting on a point. Coming off the island, it steadily drops off in a kind of V shape from the shallow to the deep. So I'm sitting on the point of that. Well, about halfway up the point. The actual point is behind me about another 100 feet. And, oh, another fish jumped. Dang it, where'd the shad go? I grabbed my minnow net. I was going to try and grab one. Try and scoop a couple. You'd be surprised what you find floating around in the water because someone decided to throw it off their boat along with their other garbage. Yeah, I found this in the river on a couple trips ago when I did that one rant. But, yeah. Shoot. Hey, a duck. When you go and look for Navionics, it's a really good app. If you want to go and look at the bottom of lakes and rivers and whatnot, and you want to look for basically where the shallow and the deep come to a little point. You want to look for little humps, like hilltops, plateaus. Fish like to sit there. Grass beds. If you're looking for catfish or something, a lot of the bottom feeders, they like to sit in deep holes, and even if there's a small little hole, even a foot drop in a creek channel or riverbed, fish will hide in those because they won't have to exert as much energy to swim if they're hiding in the small recesses in the bottom. So if you find those holes, or you find those different fishing spots, and you cast to them, you're more likely to catch fish. I'm by no means an expert. I just watch the videos put out by the so-called experts. And the Bass Pro people, and the tournament people, and all those people, and, you know, that's what I've been doing to, you know, try and get better at fishing. So, I am by no means a fishing guru. I am a poor schlub just like the rest of y'all. And I'm just out here trying to enjoy my time left fishing, you know? Oh, someone pulled out a sailboat. Yeah, I can't catch him. Oh, yeah, you can. He is right there, above my finger. And it's right there. Sailboat. Kind of cool. Oh, jeez. Where'd my other bobber go? Huh. Well, I'm thinking there's fish out here, so I better start trying to catch a few. I'll bring it back if I got a couple. Alrighty then. Well, y'all, I gotta move. I am cooking. I think my legs got sunburnt and I got pants on. Whew, that sun is harsh. So, I see a couple trees on the island. So, I'm going to park in the shade that a couple of them are throwing off on the north side of the island. On the plus side, I know that this boat can float in roughly 6 inches of water. And yeah, by the way, I've used the bilge pump because, yeah, it's leaking again, taking on water. Not too bad. You know, throws water, 10 inches in an arc away. From the apex to level, not from apex to the water surface, so, it's got range. But I'm gonna park over here in the shade and try and cool off. I do have parts for a homemade top for the boat. I just need to put them on. And I've been waiting on a cloth material for a sunshade / rain shade or waterproof top. So that is in the works. My dad and I found some the other day. Some kind of wood pallet covering. So, be able to use that. So yeah, gonna end up using that. Just have to go pick it up, and he says he can't haul it in his car, and my car's full, so I can't haul it. That kind of stuff. So, gonna have to go pick it up with the van, but can't do that until after the big flea market this coming weekend, and all that stuff. But get a sunshade on here and everything will be fine. Collapsing bimini top type sunshade. And if everything goes right, I'll even be able to keep the sides on the material, and I'll be able to camp in the boat. Pull it up on shore, of course, but 4-foot warning. I'll be able to camp in the boat. But we shall see how all that goes. Well, hopefully I can slip into the shady spot here and... Ooh, look, more shad. Hopefully I can catch some fish sneaking around in here. Well, catch y'all soon. Alright, I'm back. I'm in the shade. Had a couple bites on night crawlers. Figured it was about time to change things up a bit. So, right here, I swapped out one of my floats to a larger circle hook. And I have here a half of a Vienna sausage. Vienna sausage, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, leaking. But, you know, 68 cents a can. You know, I know fish go for hot dogs. We'll see if anything wants to pick it up. I do know it's really, really soft, so I'm going to have to cast it gently. And if nothing wants to pick it up underneath the float, I can always put it on the bottom too. But we shall see. Hey y'all, figured it'd be, you know, a good time to bring you back. I moved from the island. Figured there'd be a better chance of catching fish. Damn it. In another spot. But moving to that other spot, I ran into some more cabbage. Out in the middle of nowhere, wouldn't you know it? And I'm currently in 9 feet of water. And I have cabbage. Literally up to the surface of the water. Yep. So, I'm trying to get where I'm going with the trolling motor. Just dodging between underwater trees. You know, the fish must love this place. My motor don't like it at all. And it pisses me off. So if anyone wants to get me something for my birthday coming up in August, early birthday present, a better motor. I think this small boat can handle a 9-horse. I want to upgrade to a pontoon, something that can handle a 30-40 horse. But money, money, money. Money's always a problem. You know how it is. Yep. I had something go after a night crawler on a bobber. I saw a fish jump out the water and try to grab a bird that was sitting on a log right next to shore. It had to be a catfish or a pike, something long and lanky. Fairly sizable too. I don't know. But another one of the apps that I use is FishBrain. It is a, again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. But FishBrain is a good app that, if you pay for it, it will give you the number one bait that things were caught on in the area. It will give you hot spots for fishing. It'll tell you what colors are good. It'll tell you what kind of baits. It will, you know, tell you what time of day the fish will probably bite. You know, a bunch of stuff like that. But FishBrain app. It's a... If you don't pay, it will only give you like the number 7, 8, and 10, or 7, 8, 9, and 10 baits of the top 10. And you know, it still can be useful. I mean, you don't have to throw the number one bait to catch the fish. And oftentimes it'll just show a jig, and then like number 3, 4, or 5 will be the plastic that's on the jig, or something like that. It allows people to share what they've caught and things like that. And it shows recent catches if you pay for it. It even shows you the GPS coordinates of where they caught it or where they took the picture at. Some people are sneaky and take the picture at their house, but then again, they just showed you where their house is with the FishBrain app. So, gotta be careful with that kind of thing. But, you know how it goes. Right now I'm going to... Well, the reason I chose that island was it was one of the hot spots on the FishBrain app. So I went there, and yeah, there was some fish jumping, there was some shad. It was cool and all. But, one second. Whew, had to clear my prop. Was tangled up in all this damn weeds, grass, cabbage. So, like I was saying, I'm going to another spot that the FishBrain app said was a hot spot. And it's basically right outside the little marina that I basically came out of. The one that I spent an hour trying to get out of because of all the grass. Apparently all the grass is way the hell out in the middle of the lake right in front of the marina too. And I'm fighting current to get where I want to go. So, at least I won't have to fight the current to get back to the marina in 3-4 hours when the sun starts to go down. So, there's that. Making slow progress. Because all I got's the trolling motor, and my main motor won't go through all this cabbage. Yeah, I need a new motor. If I had my own house, my own little shop, garage, I could make a motor. I could make a mud motor. You know, I need a lawnmower engine, a couple of drive shafts, and basically a 90-degree set of gears, and a couple of bearings to hold the shafts, and then, you know, some steel bars, brackets, or something to hold it all together. Weld it all up, and then I need a good prop. Well, I'll let you know when I get to the spot and if I get a fish and stuff like that. I really hope my battery don't die before I get there. Ugh.